Let me get this straight, you're asking for a doctor's note for your YouTube audience, excusing from appearing on camera cause you feel sick.
Hey guys, it's Carl Brain, and welcome back to the channel. Now last month, I made a video about the history of Kings Park. The video ended with a question about what to do with this space, and to my surprise, New York State answered the question on November 23rd, 2022, when the master plan for the future of the park was announced. So, while I had a different video planned for this month, it looks like plans have changed while we unpack and go through all the little tidbits of what the future may hold. So back to Kings Park we go.
She doesn't even go here.
Do you even go to this school?
No, I just have a lot of feelings.
The abandoned Kings Park Psychiatric Center was closed in 1996, so 26 years have passed, but finally, a plan to restore the park and reuse some of the existing structures has emerged. Currently at Kings Park, actually known as the Nissequogue River State Park, you're able to go hiking, biking, kayaking, and boating. But potentially, in the future, if everything goes according to plan, this massive park will encompass a performing arts center, multiple sports and recreational fields, dedicated protected lands restored back to their natural habitat, a community market in the former warehouse building, a botanical garden in the former greenhouse and surrounding areas. This plan could shape the lands and restore the natural habitats that were disrupted for so many years as the land served as a hospital campus. Now a warning.
Now a warning?
This is just a preliminary plan, and completion upon magically finding funding for this will take a total of 15 to 20 years, so nothing is happening right now. But this allows the park to live on as a resource to Long Island instead of decaying Urbex's nightmare. For 26 years, the solution has been to throw up more plywood over the doors and windows. Then people would tear it down and they would repeat the process. To see the possibility of this place serving as a community instead of detracting from it. Potential plans to connect to Sunken Meadow State Park would allow this park to be accessible to a larger group of people, and to emphasize the views by removing the majority of Kings Park Boulevard and turning it into a pedestrian trail. The former laundry building, which to my knowledge was actually the wood shop, is being proposed to be a seasonal farmer's market. Now the bad news. According to this plan, most of all the structures will be removed, and while this is disheartening, I personally think it's for the best. I don't quite remember where I heard this, so this is just a rumor and gossip, but when Building 93 was constructed, it was determined that the building would sustain a list of 11 inches. List is the tilt or the lean of a building, and all buildings do it to some extent as the earth settles over time. Building 93 is allegedly at a 13-inch list, which means it's beyond saving and repair. So, while this building has become an icon of the park, its days are numbered. Another reason Building 93 would be unsuitable to redevelopment is the current ADA requirements for hallway width would not allow the wings to have 2 rooms and a hallway, requiring more headache than it would be worth to solve and repurpose the building. York Hall, the Performing Arts Center space, is safe. Recently, the building has been structurally stabilized and a new roof installed. Most of the structure in the former Veterans Unit will be saved, as they are potentially able to add it to the National Registry of Historic Buildings. Building 7 and the connecting patient buildings will be demolished and turned into parking lots and sports fields. The imagery from the master plan is stunning. Finally, creating a space that serves everyone. There's so much more in the master plan, and I've linked it below if you wanted to go into a deep dive. Some great groups are out there that are doing work to make sure that Kings Park Psychiatric Center will be remembered and serve as a historical significant part of the park. Also, I have to shamelessly plug my Instagram at Kings Park Psych, obvi, because it potentially is just a fleeting memory in the near future. Or you can follow my personal Instagram at CarlBrain. Next month, I have something very weird planned, followed by February, which will be more about Kings Park, if everything goes well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and until next time, I'll talk to you later.
Be sure to watch the first part of the Kings Park video where we talk about the history of the abandoned Asylum State Park.